Welcome to Tweed Talks. With your host, Pedro and Crystal Tweed. Guest, Demetrius Angelo. Tweed Talks starts now.
Hello. How is everybody doing? Good evening. As I said before, we were going to go a little bit later because of all the work that we had to do. My wife is still working on her homework. Her class is usually at night, and I think she's going to go until 9 o'clock tonight. But we still have, we're going to go on today. Hey, Daryl. Hi, Dee. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. Tonight we have a very special guest, and he's so busy that we have to change the time for him to come on. Can you all see me okay? Yeah, we had to change the time because he's so busy. So he's going to give us a little bit of his time. But anyway, I tell you how I met him. I met him I met him by happenstance. I went to watch this movie that a friend of mine did, and he happened to be there, and they were interviewing him. I said, "Oh, who is him? I don't know who he is." But I found out later on that he had this this event that he does every year, that he did every year, and then I found out what his name was, and then I was in Chinatown, and I ran into him. And then he's talking about his event and things like that. And that's how I met him. I literally met him not at the event, but then I went to the event, and the event is fantastic. And that's what we're going to be talking about today when he comes on. Now, he's only going to come on for a few minutes, maybe 20 minutes, because like I say, he's really busy. And especially this week, because the event that we're talking about is going to happen next week. And my wife and I usually go to it, and we're going to it already. I got the tickets. And that's the event. And a lot of martial artists will be there. It's a really good event. So if you haven't been to it, please do. Now, anyone that's out there, say hello. See a few people watching. I want, talk to me while I'm waiting for our guest. Our guest is Demetrius Angelo. So you could see me, Daryl, huh? I should send you the link so you could come in and talk to me. How you doing, Dee? My wife is here, but she's in the other room studying, and as you know, she's doing broadcasting, sport broadcasting. I guess that's her next venture, but right now she's thanks. I just actually came back from the gym, as you know, and we made it later because I don't want to be rushing to home to do the show. But I've been working out, Daryl. I started doing martial art again. So I picked up a couple of students that wanted to do it. I have retired from teaching martial art, but except for Tai Chi. But you know, a couple of boys wanted to do it, so I started to do it again. So our guest tonight is going to be the founder of and the owner of the Urban Action Showcase. It's also a film festival. So if you are in New York next weekend, make sure you stop by, going to there and get the tickets. It's a really good event. When he comes in, he'll tell you more about it. There's a lot of film playing. Let me move over. A lot of films playing, and 50th anniversary. He knows more. He could do it just like that. Hey, Alicia, how are you? Oh, D, you good? That's good. What's going on? Are you practicing? Are you doing martial art? Hey, Alicia. So, yeah. So while I'm waiting, because he should be here quarter to, yeah. While I'm here, I will play some of the things that are going on. I'm going to play the video of the promo video. See if I could get it. Okay. Hold on for a second. Okay. Looking for it. Okay, this is what's coming on. I play a little video. If you have any question, just post it. Oh, jiu-jitsu class. Okay. So I see. You try, yeah. You got to find a teacher that you feel comfortable with, and then do it. Yeah. You could also do it online, and I have a couple of people that are actually that I'm training online. At least the forums and things like that. Okay. So I'm gonna play a video. Hold on. All right. Oh, okay. Former MMA fighter. Oh, okay. Okay, that often happens. Do you have any friends that want to do it? At least if you do the exercise and the training, and obviously if you don't have somebody else that want to train, it's hard to spar. But you could start doing, the kicks, the sharpening your tools, as they say. Start practicing the kicks, the flexibility. And I will tell him when he comes on, hon. But we have a few minutes, and he said he was going to be here and a quarter to. But yes, I didn't know you could skip class, huh? Daryl, how are things over there where you at? You know that he's gonna do it like he did last time. Last time we had him on and he went off. He was doing so. I like guests like that. That he knows his stuff and he just went off. If you get a chance to get the movie, the martial art kids. No, no, no. It's the other one. Oh, what's the name? What's the name? But anyway, it's another movie that he did, and he was sharp. He wasn't that one. He did that with R. Michael Taylor. Searching for, searching for. Ooh, it's cool and chill. Huh. Yeah, he did a movie with uh, Dan Wilson. So you want to see that he was so sharp in there. When we were screening that movie, I saw him. His acting was pretty good, really sharp. You got to watch it. I had the movie here, but I didn't bring it. I didn't bring it to the studio. And my wife is busy, so that's that's good to know. That's good to know that you like to attend class. It's only going to be a few minutes. NC is cool tonight. Where is it that there's a hurricane or something like that going on? Anybody knows? I'm glad you're doing fine, Daryl. There's so many things going on. Yeah, but something happened where people were saying that they were safe. Um, I don't know if it was a hurricane or what. What was it? Uh-huh. Well, coming up, we're gonna have a show that we're planning on, and that show is going to be with people that we want to say thank you to. Obviously, all of you that watch us, we want to say thank you. And there are some people that I want to say thank you. I want to bring in on and say personally thank them for things that they did for me, helping me promote my book and things like that. So that should be interesting. I haven't asked anybody yet, but we thank the people that are watching. All the shows that we want to do in the future got to be a special show. And this one is special because of that event, November 9th, at the Regal Times Square. Okay. My wife want to make sure that you go out and vote tomorrow. I wonder how many of you already voted. We want to remind people to vote. That's important. I have to wait for my wife, so we won't be voting until like late at night, just before they close. Oh, great, great. I wanted to do that. I wanted to vote. I wanted to go early, but my wife and I always go together. We make a grand entrance, and then she liked to get a sticker that she voted, and yeah, So she's working in the morning now, very early in the morning. So by the time she leaves, by the time they open, is she's already working. I okay, Carmen. So are you going tomorrow morning or? Yeah, I wanted to know. I wanted to know how to get in there. Daryl, we have a shirt. Oh, obviously, we have a shirt. No, obviously, there's a shirt that we have that said Pedro, vote for Pedro. And I think we wore that last year, and some people were telling, no, don't do that. And not last year, that the last election. So they were taking it serious. But we're going to find that shirt and we're going to wear it tomorrow when we go and vote. Vote for Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite from that movie. Yeah, we make a grand entrance. The twins are here. We're going to vote now. Yeah. Uh, Not sure. Depends on how smoothly my morning goes. Okay. Yeah, I understand that. I understand. My morning is pretty easy now, except for this morning. I had to climb on the roof of the church to remove some stuff so the water won't get stuck. But that was fun. That was really fun. We're going at 7:30. As soon as we close the gym, we're gonna hop over there and go 7:30. Do you know where you go boating, Carmen? Daryl, I think you should be president. Daryl, if you my running mate, I run. 22. Really? I thought we go by the you go by the fire station. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we go there. I think we go by Tango Thompson. That's where we usually go. Now I'm wondering where the early boarding was. So, although we can't do that anymore. Anyway, what time is it? So, while we're waiting, I wonder what. Okay, so you say 48. Let me see if is he coming? He said he may come a little early, but now it's late. So I'm going to go and check, see if he got the. Okay. I I think he may make it. If not, I'm going to show you another video of him. All right, I'll take it. So yeah, that's what's going on. I'm just waiting for our guest and see if he make it in. And like I said, he's really busy, especially since it's a week before the event that's coming up. And hey, this is one of the coolest guy you could ever meet. A dangerous guy, but also one of the coolest guy. And we're gonna see you this weekend also. And yeah, she's over there. She could see your message, I think. Okay. I see what I could do. Yeah, we look forward to seeing you as always. Like I said, one of the coolest guys. If you haven't met also, you have to meet him. You know, let me see. I don't know if I had that queued up, sweetie. And this, I'm gonna play this video. This is one of the things that happened when we were there last time. Let me see if I could find. Okay, hold on a second. No, I don't see. I see magic in the air. Where is it? Okay, never mind. Okay. I'm gonna play the video and then I'm gonna bring our guest on. I see him on the green room. Okay. Hello.
Hey, sir, how are you?
I'm super good. How are you? Glad to have you back. I know you only have a few minutes because you're a very busy man.
Yes,
Look
sir.
who's watching.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Do you see who's watching?
No.
Also.
Oh, Oso Tayara Cassell?
Yes.
Okay. Well, shout out to Oso Tayara Cassell, one of our day one supporters.
That's right.
That gentleman.
Yeah. Awesome guy.
Great man. Great man.
Yes. So now, so how you doing? I know you're very busy this week.
I'm great. Thank God for his grace and his mercy. I'm still here and getting the job done and making sure that y'all have a little wow factor when you get there.
Oh, okay. Okay. So now my wife had a request for you. I'm gonna put that there. No, not that one. No, that one.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that was definitely the wrong one. Okay. He was back before. Okay, she said, tell Demetrius I'll skip my class if he promises to preach another sermon on tonight's show.
Okay, well, ask her what she want me to proclaim. I'll preach it.
I know that you had us last time that we had you on. You went on, and it was such motivational thing, and you know, it was just great. Now I'm gonna play the video, your promo video, so people could see, and then you could go and tell us more about it. Okay?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Okay.
Here we go in the back.
UASE 12 is proud to announce its new partnership with Regal Cinemas Times Square. UASE 12 takes place on Saturday, November 9th at the newly renovated Regal Cinemas Times Square, featuring the new RPX and 4DX theaters. Join the fandom as we celebrate 50 years of action cinema and pop culture. This epic event will feature cast commentary screenings, panels, seminars, immersive fan experiences, and an expo featuring celebrity autograph and photo ops, commemorative merch, comics, cosplay, gaming, raffles, and fandom, culminating into the ultimate urban pop culture experience. Get your tickets today and be a part of the act.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So this year we're celebrating 50 years of action cinema and pop culture. The Urban Action Showcase and Expo celebrates diversity and the multicultural achievements in the blockbuster action genre. We make sure that we have images that reflect multicultural image and interest, that we have heroes that look like me and you that save the day and not being saved from the day. it's important to make sure that our message is diverse and inclusive, and at the most, for what we do, heroic. We want to make sure that people know that when they look in the mirror, they can see a hero, but they have to look inside themselves. And we're basically a watchtower. We shine the light on the darkness and those who are forgotten, and those who are that they push aside, and we give them a platform to celebrate themselves and celebrate their accomplishments. And we're also a platform that keeps our culture alive, so that people can remember the ground that they're standing on, because the people in this 50 years of action cinema and pop culture are the people's shoulders that we stand on, like Fred the Hammer Williamson, Three the Hard Way, like Ron Van Cleef, the Black Dragon, first African-American to do Kung Fu films in Asia, like Bernadette Stannis and Ralph Carter from Good Times, one of the first sitcoms with the Black family, showing you how we moved through adversity, on TV, and all the way down to like the Warriors, and of course, the Last Dragon, and even down to the youngest of the newest of the new from Bad Boys 4, Dennis McDonald, aka Reggie. So we bring in the people who influence our culture, who influence our lives to be heroic, to be better. And, we have 18 countries from around the world for our International Action Film Festival. So you get to see, people's vision, actually manifested on the screen. And this is Times Square, the crossroads of the world. We've moved to Regal this year, our new partner, Regal Theaters Times Square. We're grateful for them. And then we're grateful for Lionsgate, our new partner, with their channels, Movie Spear and Outer Spear. And we're looking forward to having an amazing time at Regal Times Square.
Yeah.
It starts at 10 a.m. This Saturday. From 10 to 5, you're going to have all the celebrity fan meet and greets. The films actually also start at 10:30 all the way to midnight. You can go on our site, urbanactionshowcase.com, and click events and get all the schedules for all the films and the panels and seminars. It's a lot to do. It's very immersive. There's gaming, there's VR, there's augmented reality. You can be inside of various films like Three the Hard Way, Foxy Brown, The Pro, The Last Dragon, The Matrix. You can be inside those films. You can talk and network with other filmmakers. And most of all, you with like-minded people who love cinema, who love television, who love to remember, and who actually love you.
That's true. Now, who are the guests that are coming? I saw Thelma from.
So yeah, so for going down the line of the anniversary. So for 50th anniversary of Three the Hard Way, Fred the Hammer Williamson will be here. 50th anniversary of the Black Dragon, Ron Van Cleef will be with us. 50th anniversary of Good Times, Bernadette Stannis, aka Thelma, Ralph Carter, aka Michael from Good Times. From the Warriors 45th anniversary, first we would like to say rest in peace to David Harris, who just passed, but we will honor his memory. But the other Warriors that'll be there are Brian Tyler, aka Snow, Thomas G. Waits, aka Fox, Terry Mikos, aka Vermin, Dorsey Wright, aka Cleon, Dee Dee Benray, one of the Lizzies, Eddie Earl Hatch, one of the Punks, and Apache Ramos, one of the Orphans. From The Last Dragon, we have Tomac, aka Bruce Leroy, Christopher Murney, who plays Eddie Arcadian, Mike Starr, who plays Rock. We also have Lisa Loving Dalton, who played one of the Shonuff girls who did Kiss on My Fist. We have Cyclone and Crunch, two of the Shonuff henchmen, which is Kirk Taylor and David Claudio. We also have the Radio Smasher himself, Rudy C. Jones, be there. Johnny U, aka his real name is Glenn Eaton. He'll be there from The Last Dragon. From The Crow, from the 30th anniversary of The Crow, we have the little girl who plays Sarah Moore, the starred with Brandon Lee. Her real name is Rochelle Davis. From the WWE, the former announcer of the WWE, Samantha Irving, and Ricochet, her husband, now at AEW. From WMSC Masters, we have Willie the Bam Johnson and Hyen Nugent from WMSC Masters. And who else? Man, we got so many people. We got a lot of people who just coming in who are celebrities who are just going to be there because they want to be there. So you be
That's
there,
right.
you can discover who you see, but you never know who might come through.
Right. Like I say, it's a great event. And I remember when I met you, and then I met you by happenstance in Chinatown.
Yeah, my son's mom lives in Chinatown, so my son has another house in Chinatown. So one part of a divorce, you get two houses. So he got a Brooklyn house and he got a Chinatown house. So he got two houses. I
want to know the secret of how you stay so young.
Oh man, I tell you, it's God's grace, His mercy. He said He'll renew your youth like the eagles. So just gratitude. You got to eat right though. You got to exercise. You got to move, and you definitely got to watch what you put in your mouth because you really are what you eat. You know what I'm saying? Right. At the end of the day, but you got to stay stress free, and the best ways to do that is to obviously, pray and exercise. So for me, that's what I do. To keep it move, to keep the youth there as best I can.
How did you come up with this idea of doing this event? Because it's such a great event, and it keeps growing and growing every year.
Well, I started as a filmmaker, and I was doing like B action films and stuff like that, and my partner, martial arts brother of mine, Lamar J. Wingsters, we had a action film company where we were training the action stars and putting women in action and lead roles in action and focusing on diversity. And I was at HBO starting in 1999, and I used to see how they used to do their festivals. And because I was doing action films, I used to promote my films at something called New York Comic Con, which is a huge convention space where it's all about pop culture and promoting your brand within this space of pop culture. So I saw what was missing in the festivals at HBO. And fortunately, I took advantage of an opportunity where I saw Cinemax was now switching from acquisitions to content creation, and all the content that they were putting up was action for the most part. So I had a relationship with the executives, and I pitched to them a festival that focused on diversity, but brought in the elements of the Comic-Con that I loved, and because I really loved how that platform would allow you to express your brand through experience. It was an experiential expression or marketing platform. So I loved those two things. So I combined them, and that's how I came up with the idea.
Awesome. Like I said, it's a great event, and it's going to be happening. If you look at the bottom of the screen there, it's Saturday, November 9th at the Regal Times Square Theaters.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, this is one event that I always pray, because some of the other events that we usually go to, we've been scaling back on that because gymnastic competition happens now. So I always pray that it doesn't fall, on the gymnastic competition, but we start in December, so we okay.
Okay, good.
So yeah, I bought my tickets, people. So make sure you go and get your tickets,
And
and
we
then we'll
appreciate
see
your
you
support.
there. We definitely will see you there. Also, it's going to be there. Let me see. He has a quote. He's okay. Each year, the Urban Action Showcase has put to be the Regal Autumn in New York extravaganza, premiering the best in independent film with guest martial arts star and more. I love attending each year, of course.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
we love that he does attend because we love to see him.
yes, a great supporter,
Hmm.
sponsor for many years. Helped me pick up mats. People don't understand what happens behind the scenes. See, they just licking the icing off the cake. They don't know nothing about the eggs and the ingredients and
Uh-huh.
heating it and cooking it and the heat that it's got to go through. They don't know nothing about that. But it's okay because that's what we want them to see. We want them to see the finished product. We want them to see the icing. But I'm just letting you know, people like So Tyra Cassell has
Right.
been in the trenches with me
Hmm.
in my early years, and he's been a great support.
Yeah, that's awesome. You got other people. You got Samuel, Robert.
Oh, of course, Robert Samuels, been there. Of course, Michael J. White, Fred
Yeah.
Williamson, Tom Mike. A lot of these people are day oneers.
Hmm.
People who started with me back 12 years ago.
Hmm.
And one thing I'll say before I go, you gotta you've got to be able to know your no's. You're gonna get a lot of no's, but you
Yeah.
should know the reason why they say no, and then turn those no's into knots so that you can climb the mountain of success. But be prepared to climb it with some bricks, because you're going to have some bricks of darkness, some bricks of despair, some bricks of doubt,
Hmm.
some bricks of ridicule. And you've
Hmm.
got to be able to carry that as you climb if you
Right.
want to reach that peak of success. And it's an endless climb. But when you have and understand the purpose behind your passion, you'll be able to continue to keep your eyes focused on the prize. And eventually we'll all get to the top together.
Awesome. That is some great advice, and I hope that people will heed to that advice and watch. I love having you on because I know you're going to say something positive, and you almost went. I know you have to go, but you almost went there, and this is what my wife said.
Okay, well, I'm glad she got a little taste.
A little taste, a little
Okay.
taste. Make sure that you go and be part of this event. My brother have been asking me for every time I go, oh, remind me. So I hope that he makes it this year. He actually lives in the Bronx.
Okay, well, we hope he take that 2, 3, 4, 5 to Times Square. That's all you got to do. Even
Right.
if he go to 4 or 5, go to Grand Central, take the shuttle across Times Square. Whoop, there it is.
Dee loves it, and she's in Delaware.
Oh,
Come on down, Dee.
well, we hope we see her one day too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I got to jump, but I appreciate you guys remembering and supporting me in the Urban Action Showcase. And just go to urbanactionshowcase.com and be a part of the action.
That's awesome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, sir.
We wanted to do this. We actually stopped doing show, but we wanted to do this one.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you so much. Thank you for coming.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, there you go. There you have it. The action. Okay. See, he will see that down. I'm glad that he came on. We're gonna not do shows until the Thanksgiving show that's coming, but I saw we are going there. My wife and I go there every year, and yeah, you only got a little taste of it. If you go back, I think maybe on YouTube, you got the first time that we had him on. That was a long time ago, and a long time ago. He was like on the first year, 2020, I want to say. So if you go back, I mean, he is really is a nice guy. And he's so busy. I'm surprised that he was able to do it. because he's busy. And then go on his page also. You could watch and interview other people, some of the people that are coming. If you don't know some of those people that he mentioned, look him up. Look him up. Yes, also, we will see you this weekend. Thank you so much. Okay, like I said, my wife is busy doing work, but and I may have to get some guest hosts with me while she's doing this. But thank you for coming. I'm going to have to say goodbye now. I'm actually in the middle of cooking something. All right. So thank you for coming. As always, love, peace, and harmony. And we'll see you. Bye-bye.